Hard players, we got a love triangle within the Opelousas Police Department. Child, that police officer told the police chief, look, I can't be that other woman. I can't love you down. I can't keep creeping around. Oh, yes, 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 honey. She told him that right before. She pulled out her weapon and banged his wife. Y'all go ahead and grab your tea and have a seat. Let's get into this situation. So this is Opelousas Police Chief Graig LeBlanc, and this is his wife, Crystal LeBlanc. She is also a police officer. Now, Graig was just sworn in as the chief in January of 2023. So shortly after he was sworn in as the police chief, he hired Savannah Butler, who coincidentally had just been fired from the Landry Police Department. We don't know what happened, but she was fired, and he quickly hired her at his police department. So since he was sworn in, everything was going okay. Now, he's the police chief. Everybody don't like him, but for the most part, they say that he was doing a good job. But on December 22nd of 2023, baby, some things came up in the Washington arrangement that had everybody scratching their heads. So the reports at the time was that Chief LeBlanc and his wife had been shot by an assailant, another police officer. People was thinking maybe it was a disgruntled situation, but baby, and now we're finding out that there was an affair going on. Baby, Chief LeBlanc had to put out a statement saying that there was some infidelity going on. And this is what really happened on that day. He says on December 22nd, Chief LeBlanc's wife went to the Opelousas police officer Savannah Butler's home to speak with her husband, who was inside of the house. Crystal is a captain with the St. Landry Parish Sheriff's Office. Apparently, Chief LeBlanc goes outside and he and his wife begin to argue. Then Savannah Butler stepped into the doorway armed with her weapon. According to them, Chief LeBlanc put his hand in front of the weapon to attempt to retrieve it, but Savannah Butler allegedly fired a shot, sending a bullet through Chief LeBlanc's hand and hitting his wife in the arm. Both of the LeBlancs went to the hospital to be treated for their injuries. Now, investigators believe that Savannah Butler attempted to cover up evidence by cleaning up the scene before reporting it to the sheriff's office. She then went and turned herself in on January 1st. She faces 2 counts of negligent injury, 1 count of obstruction of justice, and 1 count of illegal discharge of a firearm. She was released on a $22,000 bond. Now, as far as the chief, he's having to admit that he was involved in an infidelist relationship. He issued a statement on loose leaf paper saying that he's reaching out with a heavy heart and a deep sense of responsibility in light of the events that transpired on that day. He says that that night, his wife and himself were involved in a disturbing incident that resulted in both of them being hospitalized with non-life-threatening injuries. The circumstances leading to that unfortunate event are deeply personal, and he wants to be forthright. His actions have caused pain and distress, not only to his family, but to the community. He admits that he failed his commitment to uphold the standards of the chief of police, and he also failed with the trust that they have placed in him, and his infidelity is a breach of not only the personal commitments he made, but also the professional standards we all expect from those in the public service. He says he plans to cooperate with the investigation and legal proceedings. He says he recognizes that that trust is not easily regained, but he is dedicated to earning back the confidence of his constituents. And that's basically what he said. Child, what in the love and law enforcement is going on here? This is ridiculous and a hot boo-boo shitty mess. So he doesn't plan to resign. I'm not sure if there is any cause for him to do so. Do you think that he should resign in light of this? Put your thoughts in the comments, baby. This right here is a shit show on wheels. I declare. Put your thoughts in the comments. It's Double D Mo for the Black Accurate News.